What's up, you guys? Today we're gonna be doing a movie review on Blade 2. So, in the be- in the beginning of the movie, Blade kind of goes out and try to find his father, I guess, who saved him and raised him from Blade 1. So he started like fighting like the vampires. And there was one thing he said in the movie when he was like, the vampire are allergic to vinegar and metal and like sunlight or like stuff like that. Maybe like any types of light. So it made me wonder, like, and like two videos came to my mind with the two Chris Brown videos. The one with Chris Brown, Future, and Young Thug. And in one of the verses he said vampires, or I guess us vampires stay up all night. And like they like blood. And the video was about blood and like ripping people body parts and stuff like that. In the movie, in Blade 2, was kind of like the same thing. Like the vampires love blood. They got to stay alive. Like it's like they got to drink blood to keep hydrated. So, cause on the vampires on Blade 2, they was like when they bite somebody or eat somebody, they'll rip them up, eat their organs, like stuff like that. And that video is kind of the same thing, like cutting off people's heads, laying in blood, like this creepy stuff. So like that video came to my mind, and it's like a lot of these rappers say who they are. Not anything good, everything that's bad. So it made me think like it must be vampires in the real world. Blade 2 is just a movie telling you that there are vampires. And they do drink blood and they do party. They take ecstasy and take mollies and like be really high. And then it was another part in the movie where they went to the party to try to like kill the vampires under the ground. And when they was dancing and stuff, like they was cutting each other and they had no blood. Like they was just dry. Like there was like different type of demons, different types of like vampires and stuff like that. And so like you make you wonder, like, is vampires in like the real world allergic to vinegar and sunlight? Where Chris Brown had this verse where he said they stay up all night, like vampires and stuff like that. Like, are they really like daywalkers, basically, almost like Blade, or like a comparison to Blade? They're like daywalkers, where they could be in the sunlight and they could be in the dark at the same time, and the sun where they only can be at night and can't be in the sun or sunlight. Maybe they hide somewhere under the basement or like stay drugged up, and just live in darkness. So like the Grass Ain't Greener video, Chris Brown like got an email and went to this private party. And it was vampires, girls biting other women, I guess, to become vampires. Like, and then on Blade, that's what it's all about. It was all about building up like Satan's like colony, group, army. It will bite you and they will turn you into one, and someone will like eat you and you don't turn to one. They didn't like rip your body open and rip your head open and stuff like that. So it's kind of like they choose who they want to bite, who they want to bring into their circle, who they want them to be just like them. Like if they see somebody that's viable, they probably just bite them, and then like after like a couple hours, they will turn into one of them. And someone they just kill because they need blood. Like it just get random people and just bite them and stuff like that. And another thing came to me is like the people that they bite and choose it's not children of God. It's like it's people that's lost, that they just vulnerable. Like you vulnerable to a demon coming to get you and picking you to be in their group. And another thing is like people are like, a lot of people are like struggling or want the good life. So like people will automatically join the bad side to have a little bit of taste of that money, or they would do evil just to be happy and like, you know, be with the wrong crowd because they won't, tired of being sad or lonely or whatever it is. So the whole movie is basically like killing the vampire, trying to get to the evil guy to try to like stop their colony from getting bigger, because they was like kind of producing and cloning babies or somebody to make them be like Blade, to make them walk in the day, because some of them couldn't like walk in the light. So they wanted to make new vampires like Blade. So, and it's like, this movie was made, I think, in like 2002. I'm not really sure. It's like 3 or 4 different type of Blades. And it's like, what if like back then they was only having vampires where they could only be at night and couldn't walk in the day? Not 2018. Now they like kind of like showing you the future. Like in the movie, they was showing you the future. They was creating vampires to walk in the day, like in the future. Like that's what they was trying to make better than them, because they couldn't walk in the light. So it's like 2018 now, and it's like, do they have daylight people like vampires just walking around, vampires, and you know, got weird teeth and they possess and stuff like that, because they didn't upgrade it. They didn't. This movie like telling you what they doing in the future, just in the movie before they even get to it. So like this movie is spiritual in like so many ways. So like at the end, he ended up like fighting them and killing them, and they end up taking, you know, they wanted to take his blood so they could like give it to the people that's only can live in the night and can't go out in the day. They figure if they drink his blood, they could become day walkers and walk in the day, because they can't live everyday lives. They only can go out at nighttime. Like they want to be able to go swimming, they want to be able to go shopping, they want to be able to play basketball and stuff like that. You know, be everyday people. And so, like, the movie was kind of like interesting. Like, man, like these rappers talking about being high and possessed and all this other stuff, and it's like, it's coming to the light. Like, is it really vampires? So if y'all got any questions or like any opinions, leave your comments down below. Let me know. Until then, I see you next time.